Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
It's like Penny.
Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this. But in fact, it's the quietest and safest place in town.
I like the voice.
It is nice.
You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
It's quite a lot to take in.
Okay, so this is the police. It's a game. And this is a brand new series for us. This is Yasmin, by the way, and I'm Dan. Let's start by hitting story, I guess. Go story, and you. I love this game. I've never played it, I've only ever seen it. I've never seen it end. Yaz loves it. So, Freeburg Tribune, City Hall confirms rumours of Jack Boyd's resignation. That's the character you play, Chief of Police. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac in the Golden Bird. I guess that's the sort of like the Sun style paper, maybe the Daily Star style paper. And then the fact, it's probably like the Independent. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere. The mayor's personal request. So, start to be a shitty banger.
Thanks.
It's not like your car, is it? Actually, it's a lot like my old car. The bitch. It was
My
Peugeot
car's
and it was
nice.
awful.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
Dirty or broken?
Yesterday I turned
Both.
60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold
Freeburg.
24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues
Something's
say.
gone on
Something's
They're
going
afraid of press conferences.
to do with.
But for me, it's more like a
You've actually
confessional.
got a press conference.
No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers.
Yeah.
It helps me remember who I am.
We just click
The
back,
fact
go
that
back
I'll
to
be
work,
reading
don't we?
all about it in the papers tomorrow
Yeah.
is a small price to pay.
So this is like day one.
Call it penance for the
June
preacher.
15th, July 15th. Even.
And you're a nearly 65-year-old man who's the chief of police working in Freeburg, which is your city, I guess.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those
Ghost
answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
Oh, he's losing his
Not
job.
because I subconsciously blame everyone
remember.
else. Though I damn sure do blame them.
Why did you
And don't
repeat
even ask
yourself?
me what my next move
Because you just
is.
said it.
I can't imagine.
You already know what he's going on
But
about.
even that
but I
doesn't
forgot.
scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go.
I tried to compress my arm.
I may have a lot of
Still
vices, But predictability isn't one of them.
Right. So
Wake
over
up.
to you now.
Okay.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the
So they're
swarming
talking
demons.
about me.
Yeah, it's all about
But
you.
what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Okay. I'll be the reporters. Good morning. Oh, is that you? That might be you. Good morning.
I think it would be brilliant. Would I start the conversation?
I guess you got a click to carry on, yes?
Sorry.
Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Let's have your thought process. What are you thinking?
Surprise that's not very exciting, isn't it? Because that's exactly what. That's boring.
Yeah, but are you going to pretend that you... How are you going to play this? You're a character now, so are you going to pretend
Yeah.
that you know it all, like, it's all expected, or are you completely in the dark? Are you going to cause a fiasco? What are you going to go for?
I can't want to be rude.
Go on, then.
But-
Go on then, it's you.
Oh, Mayor Rogers is a dishonourable, corrupt politician. He's been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of me.
It is very strong. Do
Wasn't
you already
quite
know
as-
the name of your successor?
Who cares? It wasn't quite as good as I was expecting. This bullshit. Done my job and I'm just about finished with it. See, my only interest will be cigars and jazz. I frankly don't care who takes my place. So all these people are asking me different questions.
Yeah.
That's who these people are. Okay. Got it.
You with it? After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would he change his mind? Is he a loyal friend or not, is basically what they're asking. And what do you say to that?
I'm not going to say who cares again because... do I go passive aggressive or do I go... No.
You've got to think like Jack Boyd. You're Jack Boyd.
Yeah, that's
Come on,
what
Jack
I'm trying to
Boyd.
do.
So, is he a loyal friend or not?
Yeah.
Go on then.
That's such a good idea. Oh, he's made up his mind to leave. I don't see anything affecting that decision.
Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Oh, I know what I'd say.
Oh, shit.
I'm not here to influence you. It's totally you're Jack Boyd. Yeah, it's not like a right or wrong answer. You can just
I know.
like this. Don't think too much.
If a short-term agreement with mafia helps help us solve or prevent a crime, of course we try to make the best of it.
Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be reason behind your retirement? Fucking hell.
It's getting a bit personal, isn't it? How should I know about my retirement? It's often difficult to say what guides policy decisions.
Okay, that was kind of like on the fence, wasn't it? Thank you. You're welcome. Is that day one over? That was easy.
No, I don't think so. I think it's getting
How's
home
the
now.
back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone
I actually
in.
think your voice is quite
Even
like
Mr.
him.
Kendrick?
Especially
really
Mr.
deep.
Kendrick.
Yeah, and kind of gravelly. That's kind of what you sound like. On the phone, anyway. So you're in your office.
Thanks for trying not to sound like BBC News presenter because that's what usually happens when I record. My
You are going a bit posh. You're going a bit like, I need to pronounce all my T's and dot my I's and all of this. Oh, you got some pills? Ah. 3 in 1.
I like the fact that it's like a comic book.
It is kind of comic book style, isn't it? I like it. I like a bold patch too. Just do that.
As soon as I heard the
Yeah, it's
door
just like a-
creak, I knew what face I'd see.
Something like that.
When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a
The guy you
nutshell.
just insulted.
White summer
quite
shoes,
heavily.
white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him.
Sounds like an asshole.
In the movies, the villains controlling the city play
Also
golf
looks a
with
bit
the
like an
judges.
asshole.
Rogers plays tennis with them instead.
He'd have
That's
like
about
a
the only
side
difference.
tomorrow if you had a
Jack,
Oh,
I was hoping to catch you after
Smiley
the press
kid.
conference. You ran away so
He
quick.
was there. Oh, crap.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
Kind of true. He is firing
That's
you.
what I wanted to talk to you about.
What
The
did you
people
mean
of
in
this
general?
city like you, Jack.
Didn't think of that one, did we?
The police
Oh.
chief of all
He did say
people.
it was correct.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes.
He's a right royal
Sit
asshole.
nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left.
Why did I just get deja
Be
vu?
the hero.
I have no idea.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a
Maybe you've had
retirement
this
fund?
conversation
You
with him
had a
before.
million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to
Mr. Burns?
retire
Oh,
anytime
Susan?
soon.
Yeah. And he thinks he's going to live forever. Oh, he just stole your cigar. And he's burned the
180
city.
days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
What did you just burn it out on? A little map?
I have a new assistant,
3D
Troy
thing.
Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll
See a
do my best.
Assistant or a rent boy? Jack. Oh, actually, you're Jack.
And quit smoking up
Jack,
the
right.
office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
It's like a parting
he-
shot, isn't it? He's fired him. He's the
Yeah.
mayor. And he's firing you. Didn't expect that.
No,
I'm sorry, babe.
that's
Only
Troy.
the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
I
Go
do remember
fuck
this.
yourself, Troy Starr.
I thought you just said it. Oh, that's me, not the mayor.
No, you're Jack. Day 2. So that is all you did that day. Okay, let's look at the papers. So, Freeburg Tribune, Francis Kendrick on rumours he might be next FPD chief. No comment. Okay, so he's staying out of it. He's your assistant, isn't he? Jack Boyd, I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on in the minds of the politicians. That's kind of what he said. And then the fact, Jack Boyd confirms police cooperation with the mafia. Ooh, I'm pretty sure you didn't. Did you?
No, I said if it helps.
Shipmobile, turn it on.
How far can we go? But
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse.
Nice.
The main thing? Don't
the
look
cafeteria
into
not
anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
So it's a pretty nice place to work.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick.
So
He
he's the one
recently
underneath
became
me.
one of those ghosts. The subject
also
of one of the
leaving.
most devastating
Maybe.
corruption
Ish,
scandals
yeah.
in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed
So
to
when he
talk.
says ghosts, he means like,
Besides, I got a feeling he
people
was
aren't really
already
there, they are.
finished.
He is there though.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
like,
what you're asking.
he's saying that everyone's like,
Would you like to receive tips about how? No, we got this.
I'm a 60-year-old police chief, a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone to tell me how to do my job.
Okay, so basically, this is your Shift B team. You've got Koshi, Yancey, Purdy,
Tsubaki,
that's it. Asano,
Austin,
Austin, Price, Mole, DeBrito, and Armstrong.
That's Fluff's last name.
These guys are detectives, and they are cops.
Yeah.
And I guess you just start the day. You're in the
So-
locker room, getting changed, start the day. Okay. You've got a SWAT team if you need it, and you take the cigar away. Below. So this is the city. And basically you've got an emergency, hit and run. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over... let's start that again. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bun, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Now, you've got to pick officers, so you can pick 2 at the most, but remember you have other emergencies to deal with. Their number represents how good they are, so obviously price. Their numbers will go up and down depending on how good they are. If you close that like that, it will get rid of it, so you don't want to just close it. You want to send police officers away, or 1 or 2.
So this is how much. So she's $5. Or
No, that's just her experience. She's 5, whereas $2.50. So if you sent a good one and a bad one, it might help. Or if you sent 2 good ones, it probably would be fine. If you sent 2 bad ones, it might not be fine. You know. Well, it's not a big one because it's only 2. Like the more dangerous it is, the more boxes open. Austin. I thought it was a girl. That's boy, girl, Austin. You're gonna get nicknames for all these guys. And who else are you sending?
I might just send those to her. I'll send
Sano, the possibly men, possibly women team, and then you press proceed. The last picture.
From town to town, during a show, Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into so I can't use these whilst... A drunk man attempted to force his way into the theatre carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with him. So, he's strong.
And he's fighting already, so... That is kind of swingy music. Who are you gonna send? Yahtzee! Yahtzee! And Tabasawaki. Off they go. They will come back. See that? When it gets to the top, they come back. Or they're returning or something. And when it gets to the top, it usually tells you whether or not you failed or passed that particular arrest. So click on that. Hit and run. So, offender caught, officers unharmed, and they both get 10 each. Nice. Your first one. You did it. And they're on their way back. So when that hits the button, we might have to talk about those.
I know, I was just reading that to myself, sorry.
I don't know how loud this is going to be in the mics. Yeah, this music is really loud enough. Armed robbery in the suburb. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with the whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Who are you sending? Oh, what about Pricey? Get Pricey. She's old, look, she's about to die. Go on then. Oh, you got 2 back just in time. A fight. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their... No, in a store. Where are they? Oh, they're in a law firm. Okay, sorry. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. Would that really be bad though? Like, if a brother and sister started a fight, are they really going to kill each
We're
other?
going to send these to the boy-girl.
The boy-girl
He-she
team.
team.
He-she team. I like that. Now known as He-she team.
So, Price and Purdy are coming back? Oh, they're already back. Right, okay.
Tasuwabi.
I haven't got a message from them. Oh, no, they were the ones who did the... no. Yeah, the
412A in progress.
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
In the ghetto.
A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician and then run away with his guitar and his money. They got 3 to pick.
3, so it could be quite a big one.
Oh, they got 3 to pick.
They've got 3 people left as well, so if another thing happens, you're going to be screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Proceed.
She's right there.
Officer,
So, in the armed robbery, the vehicle in question is parked right outside the Browns' residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Knock on the door, open up police, sneak into the house through an open window, or turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded. What are you going to do?
This isn't surrounded, is it? It's really
Yeah, but you could lie. They might believe you.
Yeah, it's not like open door.
9 complete.
Oh,
Offender caught. Officer dead. Okay.
Price is dead.
She literally died straight away.
You did say she was gonna die.
Yeah, but I didn't think she'd die straight away. Okay. Oh, I feel really bad. Price. Oh, I was looking forward to like raising her up and getting her to like 500. She's dead. Fight. Report. Offenders escaped. Officers unharmed. So they both lose them. So he, she team the shit, and Price is dead. This is going great. Second day on the job. Fuck. And it's now 7 o'clock nearly.
412
Report on the assault.
Yeah, but that's quite a good team, you know. She's the best.
Kochi.
Purdy's back. So she's dead. So what do we do? Seems to have alcohol problems.
Oh, that explains a few things.
Failed assignments, successful assignments. Why does it not say when she died?
Ah, you can end the day now, you see, because everyone's coming back. So if you end the day...
Yeah, but can I have a look at that? I want to see their profiles, because she's got...
No, you can't right now, so end the day. So, yeah, end the day, I guess. Oh, you can order... so if you're running low on the other shift, if you look at shift A, you've got more people.
Oh, wow.
So they alternate every...
That's not a boy.
That's Price's husband. Anyway.
It's a woman.
Shift. Oh, is it?
It's
No,
not
it's
Roy.
Roy.
Yeah, but look at the earrings. Sorry.
Okay, fine. Basically, every time one of these goes down, one of the green things goes down, that means that they've worked a day. And so if it goes right to the bottom, they'd be too exhausted to work. But if you want to have other people on the other shift, because you need more officers, you can order them to work the next day. But obviously their green thing will go down. Does that make sense?
Yes.
End the day.
So when they have a day off, that goes back up.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick
Yes.
to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few
looks
weeks,
like
I don't hardly recognize
Mr.
my
White.
old friend.
Oh, what,
In
from
his
Breaking
younger
Bad?
years, he reminded me of a gallant
Mr.
royal
White.
officer in an old
Walter
Kipling
White.
story.
Kipling.
Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably
quite a statement.
sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy.
I bet what White would
What
agree.
can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
He's the kind of I don't give a fuck guy.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know
Say again?
you're in business.
Mhm.
So you could get
I
a
can't remember what I
call
said now.
from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them.
Here's when you watch about you
I've
find
cleared
out.
them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small
He
favors.
sounds like he's got peg on his
Payments will
nose.
vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with.
This sounds really old.
How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the
Yeah, he
big
does have a
fish
lot
and
of
hit
them,
all your
Jack.
bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours.
So Kendrick.
But be careful about
is
bringing in
corrupt.
any other cops. Sooner or
And
later,
he's not happy about it.
they'll put the finger on
Jack wants to
you.
earn
And one
half
more
a
thing,
million
Jack.
before he
I
retires.
remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Dun dun dun.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal.
Could be him, I guess.
Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty.
So he's basically a mafia
People
boss.
sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
And his
that's
whole
kind of
family
horrible, isn't it?
paid the price.
So they're hanged.
In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
I feel like that's sort of publicity.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of
You wouldn't
business
admit that
I'm
to your
into.
boss who's head of
I
police,
don't
would
go
you?
there. Never
They're
have,
friends,
never
aren't they?
will.
So maybe they're both in this together. Maybe something about Jack we don't know.
So basically, Jack, on day 3, we'll hold it there, but just to let you know, Jack is going to make, or try to make, $500,000 in 180 days before he retires, and he's got a choice of either doing it above board by catching all the criminals and getting his bonuses, or underground crime, dirty cop sort of style, which is kind of fun.
But the mayor's told him to keep quiet until then.
The mayor has,
What does that mean?
but there's also more players, like Sand is a player, isn't he? And he could be dangerous. He is dangerous.
You can see that.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave you with that.
Ciao.
See you next time.